welcome back to the girls softball game between Nardin and St. Mary's, game 2 of today's doubleheader at Nardin. And the teams have switched in that St. Mary's will be the home team for the second game. Nardin will be the visitors despite being on their home field. If St. Mary's wins, they will move on into the Catholic League playoffs for New York State. If not, there will be a third game here tomorrow afternoon at Nardin to decide who moves on. A couple of other notes for Western New York Athletics. Coming up tomorrow, the boys lacrosse final, St. Joe's against Nichols. That's at 6 o'clock. Is that at Nichols, Francis?
It's at Canisius College.
It's at Canisius College, the Dempsey Complex. That's a 6 o'clock start here on Western New York Athletics. St. Joe's against Nichols. And Cheektowaga versus Olmsted, Section 6 Unified Basketball. That is a 4:45 start. Is that at Olmsted? It's at Cheektowaga. Okay, all right, so that's at Cheektowaga at 4:45. Boys lacrosse at the Dembski Complex at 6 o'clock. Those two things here on Western New York Athletics tomorrow. And right now, Nardin gets set to take on St. Mary's in game 2 of today's doubleheader. Aaron Neuer, as we get an extra ball bouncing around on the field. Not a softball, was that a soccer ball? All right.
Whoa,
and the coach, Jordan Dudish, gives it quite a boot. There's a soccer team practicing to our left, and she booted the ball back. It looks like she played little soccer herself. Aaron Neuer leads it off for Nardin against Alex Packard, and she pops one up way up in the air. Lily Lauk gets under it and makes the catch. Well, I'm telling you, Lauk defensively has been tremendous all day, and she knocked in what turned out to be the winning run in game 1. She's done a great job on all those foul pop-ups.
Third baseman did a terrific job coming in again. It's really a difficult catch. He came all the way from third base.
Pitch is low for a ball. Wasn't that the catcher who caught that?
I believe the third baseman caught it.
No, the catcher caught it.
Okay.
The catcher. That's what I thought. Yeah, that was Lily Lauk. And the ball one pitch to the second batter is low and away. It's Jaden Skatulski. 1 out, nobody on. Alex Packard and the St. Mary's defense, exactly what it was in the first game. 2 balls, no strikes on Skatulski. There's a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Kylie Hand working home plate in this game, and Dan and Gary Wodorzek working the bases. Swing and a miss for a strike. Sun beginning to go down just a little bit. 2-2 on the batter. Packard pitched a complete game in the first game, and she's right back out there for St. Mary's. The pitch. Called strike 3. 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the first inning, and the batter now will be Juliana Verney, who will pitch this second game for Nardin. Defensively for St. Mary, Griffin in left, Gorman in center. No, that's Nardin, excuse me. Pitch is down low for a ball, 1-0. So that defensive alignment for St. Mary's is Selwyn left, Farina in center, Becker in right, Pizek at third, Dovey at short, Dovey at second, Heinrich at first, Lauk behind the plate. Long drive to center field, way back, but caught. Bella Farina hauls it in about 5 feet in front of the fence, and there's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left in the top of the first for Nardin. After 1/2 inning of play, Nardin nothing. St. Mary's, having won the first game, coming to bat. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Back for the bottom half of the first inning. Scoreless in game 2. Stu Boyer and Jim Craig. And Jim, you were going to make a point.
Yeah, Stuart, we saw that we had the same pitcher in the last this game that we did in the last, and Alex Packard. It's not unusual in softball to be able to go back to back, where in baseball you're very rarely ever going to see anything like that. Got a different battery here for Nardin. Juliana Verne is pitching with Sophia Will as a catcher.
Well, Bella Farina fouls the first pitch back onto the screen, and it's 0-1 as she leads off for St. Mary's of Lancaster. The pitch. High fly ball down the left side, and that will get out of play, and it's 0-2. Farina's played an outstanding center field for St. Mary's of Lancaster.
She made that big catch in the bottom of the 6th inning. It took an extra base hit away from Nardin. A terrific catch.
Pitch is high and outside, ball 1-2. Mario Hall on camera, Francis Beck, our producer this afternoon and evening. The pitch. High fly ball popped up on the infield. Third baseman Skatersky is there and makes the catch, and there's one away on the foul pop-up by Farina. And that will bring up Ella Dovey, who drove in the first run of the first game. The pitch. Bouncing ball slowly hit towards short. Gloved by Newer. Throws to first in time for the out. Nice play there. Newer to Olivia Woods. And very quickly there are 2 away in the bottom half of the first inning. Newer, of course, pitched the first game. And that'll bring up her sister, Anna Dovey.
Anna's also a pitcher.
The pitch. Way up high over Will's glove. Back to the screen for ball 1.
Again, as we mentioned before, Stu, I think we did, she's got a .553 batting average. And you can see the way she swings the bat. There's a good reason for that.
Well, she pops one down the left field line that drops in foul between the third baseman, the shortstop, and the left fielder. So it's just a strike. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first, game 2, 1-2 on Anna Dovey. Juliana Verne fires, bounces it in there, and it's 2-2. St. Mary's of Lancaster won game 1. We hope you enjoyed that broadcast if you were with us. They won 2-0. And if they win this second one, they go downstate for the state Catholic playoffs. The pitch popped up behind the plate, and Will couldn't find it. It wasn't popped up very high, and she really had very little chance of finding it once she turned around and couldn't find it. She turned left, the ball went right. So she had no real chance. A good effort there. Verne fires. Chopped foul at home plate. Oh, that had to hurt. That hit her in the leg. Or the ankle. Verne down on the ground for a moment. Now she stands up and is going to tough it out. Kevin Hofford, the head coach, coming over and pats her on top of the helmet.
She leads in RBIs with 22 and 6 homers for St. Mary's. And tied for the lead in runs scored. So she's a hitter.
She gets ready for the 2-2 pitch from Juliana Verney, who fires. High fly ball down the right side, and that will drop well foul, and the count remains 2-2.
Took that one to the opposite field. We saw her down the left field line first time, and now she's down the right field line. Good hitters can go with that pitch. That time she did.
And they can spray the ball around the field. The pitch. Ooh, high in the way for a ball. So that goes to one of my arguments, Jim, about you got the best hitters in the world. The count is full in the major leagues. Well, hit the ball the other way when they put the shift on you and stop making excuses. Foul back onto the screen. But a lot of people say, get rid of the shift. It's like, well, wait a second. You put 4 guys on the right side against me, I'm going to hit it to the left side. You're the best in the world. So do it. And stop complaining. Count is full on Anna Dovey. Bottom of the first, scoreless, game 2. The pitch. Bouncing ball. Great stop by the third baseman. The throw is high and offline. Skatowski with a great backhand stop and through to Coons, but too late. And that's a base hit for Anna Dovey. Nice backhand stop by the third baseman, though. And that'll bring up Lily Lauk.
That was right on the line. Right on the line.
Well, I kept waiting to see if they called it fair or foul. Here's the pitch. Foul back onto the screen. And then I saw her get up and gun the throw over there. Would have been an amazing play had they retired the batter.
That's such a quick play. The plate umpire at that time made sure it was fair and then signaled so. And good fielders know that they're just going to make that play until the umpire tells them it's foul.
Swung on and foul tipped into the catcher's glove. It's 0-2. Dovey on at first with 2 down. Lauk the batter. Verney fires. Foul off the left side. That'll go out of play, and the count will remain at 2 strikes. Lauk has literally put on a clinic on how to catch pop-ups as a catcher behind the home plate. She's been tremendous. And had a big hit in that first game, too. Chopped foul once again at home plate.
She's aggressive, Stu, in everything that she does, and she's always moving back there. She finds the ball right away, and even if she's got to do a 180 or whatever she has to do to make that catch, she does it.
Foul back onto the screen. That's about 4 or 5 straight foul balls.
This is a good at-bat.
Yes, it is. The breeze picks up just a bit. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Bounced in the dirt. Runner goes down to second. Dovey goes down to second. She'll get a stolen base. There was no throw. Now there's a runner on second with 2 down. One ball, 2 strikes on Lily Lauk. The pitch. Up high, ball 2, 2-2. So Lauk making Verney really work here in the bottom of the first. Base hit now will give St. Mary's of Lancaster the early lead. Most likely. Always got to qualify that because you never know. Ooh, up high, ball 3, 3-2. Very close pitch, especially with 2 strikes, but Kylie Hand said no, a little high. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch of decision is on its way. Bounced in the dirt, goes back to the screen. Dovey will make the turn at third and stay there as Lauk draws a walk, and there's runners at first and third with 2 away for Alex Packard.
It's a lot of respect, Stu, and for Nardin's pitcher Verney to Lauk. Again, she wasn't going to give her anything that she could hit hard with a runner in scoring position. ended up to be a walk, and there's now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So Packard will try to help her own cause here with a base hit. It's Dovey on at third, Lauk on at first, 2 down. Still scoreless in the bottom of the first. The pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Verney trying to work out of this jam. The pitch. And there goes a runner to second. She's in there easily with no throw on the stolen base. And now there's runners at second and third, and a chance a base hit could bring 2 runs home for St. Mary's of Lancaster. The pitch. Bouncing ball grabbed by the pitcher Verney, and she'll underhand it to the first baseman Coons to end the inning. So St. Mary's threatens but does not score. After 1 complete, it is Nardin 0, St. Mary's 0. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
We move to the top half of the second inning. Emily Gorman, the center fielder, will lead it off for Nardin. Nardin in the green jerseys with the white piping down the sides, on the shoulders and the sides of their sleeves, black pants, green batting helmets with the white on it. St. Mary's of Lancaster, black pants, blue socks, white shirts, and the blue lancers across the front of the uniforms. Ball is down low, 1-0. Scoreless, top of the second. St. Mary's won the first game 2-0. Alex Packard on the mound here pitched the first game too. That's up high for a ball. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 3-0.
Again, one of their better hitters, the 4th hitter, Emily Gorman. She's ahead in the count 3-0. Let's see where this pitch goes.
The pitch. In tight, ball 4, and Nardin gets the lead runner on to start the top half of the second inning. Sophia Will, the batter, and this time I wrote it down correctly in my scorecard.
Can't count on how many times I've made those mistakes.
Thank you, Jim. I needed that. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1-0, and Lily Lauk will run toward the runner at first, turn around and come back. Having a little bit of fun with a little dance there. And that's 5 straight balls for Alex Packard. So she has momentarily lost the strike zone. Have to go back and look at the first game and see if she walked anyone. The pitch. That's in there for a strike at the letters, and the count evens at 1-1. One and one on Sophia Will. Packard fires. She bunts. Nice bunt out in front of the plate. Third baseman picks it up, throws to first in time. Pisek to Henrik, and the runner, Gorman, moves down to second base on the successful bunt by Will.
That's one of the nicest things coaches can see is when you call for that sacrifice and you get it. It's sometimes very difficult. You just want to move that runner, and that's exactly what she did.
Olivia Coons pops one up high in the air. Second baseman under it, and Ella Dovey makes the catch for the second out. And yes, that was a beautiful bunt and a well-executed defensive play, too. Batter now is Molly Griffin with Emily Gorman on at second and 2 outs. Coons going for that first pitch and popping it up. Runner on at second, 2 down, top of the second, scoreless, game 2. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Molly Griffin. She had a great cut at that pitch.
Two preliminary looks that she walked one in the
one in the first game?
In the first game.
There's the pitch to Griffin. Low and inside for a ball. Count evens at 1-1. The pitch. Ooh, chopped, slowly hit in front of home plate. Loud picks it up, throws to first in time. Nice play by Lily Lauk, the catcher. She gunned the throw down to Henrik to end the inning. And once again, Lily Lauk and her defense continues to impress. So, no runs, no hits, a walk and error, and 1 man left on base after an inning and a half. Nardin nothing, St. Mary's of Lancaster nothing. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I?
First pitch of the inning to Katie Pizek is swung on and missed. Quick score update. Orchard Park leading Clarence 7-1 in the bottom of the 5th in the Class A baseball quarterfinal. Pitch is bounced off behind the mound, picked up by second baseman Rosie Dean over to Olivia Coons for the first out of the inning. That one avoided Julia Verney's glove, but Dean, the second baseman, was there to make the play, and with one away, Bella Becker is the batter. Left-handed batter. And she smacks one into left field. That's caught by the left fielder, Molly Griffin, and there are very quickly 2 away here in the bottom half of the second inning. Lauren Henrik is the batter, the first baseman. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0.
This game is starting out to be just like the last one. Very low scoring. And it's going to be a pitcher's duel all the way.
The pitch, swing and a miss. Count evens at 1. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and nobody on. The pitch to Henrik. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
The bats have been relatively silent, and that's because of the good pitching. And it's one error or one misplay that could make the difference.
There's a ball just inside. Count goes to 2-2 as the third train of the day roars by. And you hear the horn from the train. The pitch. Bouncing ball slowly hit towards short. Neuer gobbles it up, throws to first in time for the out. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. After 2 complete, Nardin nothing, St. Mary's nothing. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
We go to the top half of the third inning, and Molly Stam, the right fielder, will lead it off for Nardin. Alex Packard on the mound. She fires. Swung on high, fly ball to right field, but the right fielder, Bella Becca, is there and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now Packard, much like the first game, has allowed 1 base runner on a base on balls, but no hits yet. She didn't give up her first hit in the first game until the 6th inning. Rosie Dean is the batter. And Packard goes back to work. The pitch. Lined to the shortstop, and Anna Dovey is there. It was more a pop-up than a line drive. You can see the backspin on the ball off the bat. So that was what I would say she hit a pitcher's pitch for an easy out. As Dovey made the catch, now back to the top of the order, Erin Neuer, who pitched the first game for Nardin. Had a little bit of bad luck. She takes a pitch high and tight for ball 1, 1-0. Now Nardin needs to win this game or their season is over. If they win, there'll be a playoff game here tomorrow afternoon. Pitch is down low for a ball, 2-0. Close pitch there as the breeze picks up. Erin Neuer, left-handed batter, throws right-handed, hits left-handed. Fouls one off to the side, off to the left side. Sounds like her nickname is E, from what I'm hearing some of her teammates say. Packard fires. Down low for a ball.
Just a sophomore, she leads in many categories.
Offensive categories.
Yeah, offensive categories.
Takes a pitch on the inside corner for a strike.
8 stolen bases, 24 hits. She's tied for that lead.
3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full. Packard winds it up and fires. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Ending inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Second strike of the ball game. Strikeout of the ball game for Packard. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left after 2.5. Nardin nothing. St. Mary's nothing. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Top half of the third inning still scoreless. A couple of quick reminders. Tomorrow on Western New York Athletics at 6 o'clock. Boys lacrosse final, St. Joe's versus Nichols at Canisius College. And at 4:45, Section 6 Unified Basketball, Cheektowaga against Olmsted at Cheektowaga. That's at 4:45, both on Western New York Athletics. First pitch of the inning is a strike to Chloe Sell, and it's 0-1 as Juliana Verney fires the strike in there. The pitch bounces in there, and it's a ball, and the count evens at 1-1.
Chloe's one of the 4 seniors for St. Mary's.
The pitch, down low, ball 2 to Sell is. Who are the other 3?
The other 3 are Lily Locke, Anna Dovey, and Isabella Farina.
Now we know Farina is headed to Houston. I'm not sure about the other 3. Maybe we'll find out. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Two and two on Sell, leading off here in the third. A lot of chatter from the benches and the crowd here. High foul fly down the left side. Count remains 2-2. Sell steps back in. Verney fires. High pop up into shallow left field. The center fielder comes over, and Emily Gorman makes the catch for the first out of the top of the third. Batter now is Bella Farina, who's played an outstanding center field today. Hasn't had too much luck with the bat, but has played a great defensive game and and she chops one easily back to the mound. Verney fields it and throws over to Coons for the out. And very quickly, there are 2 away here in the top of the third, and that'll bring up Ella Dovey, who bounced out to the shortstop. Newer, her first time up.
We're getting to the point, Stu, where we're going to see possibly something manufactured. Maybe it's a little bit too early for that. Bond to slap something that can get base runners on. We haven't had too many.
Dovey takes a called strike. The pitch. High pop up. Third baseman is there, and Jaden Skatowski puts it away in foul territory to end a very quick inning for Juliana Verney. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 up and 3 down after 2.5. St. Mary's nothing, Nardin nothing. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Top half of the fourth inning, scoreless in game 2 between Nardin and St. Mary's of Lancaster. Jaden Skatulski, who caught the final out of the bottom half of the inning, leads off here in the top of the fourth. Way up high, ball 1 off Luck's glove, back to the screen for ball 1, 1-0. Mario Hall on camera, Francis Beck, our producer. I'm Stu Boyer along with Jim Craig. Hope you're enjoying this afternoon's broadcasts. Here's the pitch, low and in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0. Kylie Hand, the home plate umpire, puts up the 2 fingers on the left hand and the fist on the right hand. The pitch. Ball 3 is high and outside. Packard has walked 1. She walked 1 in the entire first game, and certainly she does not want to walk anyone to start the inning here. Packard fires in there for a strike, and the count goes to 3-1.
Hitter is just waiting for their pitch in their zone. If not, they're going to let it go.
The pitch in there for strike 2, 3-2. Good pitch there. So Packard trying to come back from being behind in the count, 3-0. Let's see what she can do here.
Those last 2 pitches were basically in the same spot. Right at the knees. Nice, both nice pitches.
The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Came all the way back to get that strikeout.
And it's her 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Batter now is her opposite number, Juliana Verney, the pitcher for Nardin. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. Tell you one thing, you better be on your toes because these games move along pretty quickly. Bouncing ball inside, and it's a foul ball. Oh, very close down the right field line, but the first base umpire said nope, put his hands up, indicating foul ball. Very close though, and it's just strike 1. Nothing in 1 on Verney. Ball up high, 1-1.
Along with being one of the 3 very good pitchers on their roster, she bats .422 and has 5 triples, leads the team in triples.
And she follows that one back onto the screen. The count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Juliana Verney. Packard fires. High fly ball, hit well to center field. Farina going back, and she makes the catch just in front of the fence in center field to retire Verney. Well, she gave it a ride, but Farina was there to haul it in. 2 up and 2 down in the top of the 4th, and Emily Gorman is the batter.
You mentioned the defense that Farina has played out there. She gets off that ball as soon as it leaves the bat. She got good reads, plans ahead, real good job in reacting to the play where it goes. That time she opened up and she was right in the right spot.
Ball 1 to Emily Gorman, who drew a walk her first time up. Lily Lauk turns around and has a word with the home plate umpire as Gorman steps out of the batter's box. Now she steps back in. Don't know what that was all about. Now Gorman steps out again, and now she'll step back in. A little bit of pitcher catcher cat and mouse here. The pitch. Just a little bit low, and it's 2-0. Didn't miss by much. Gorman, left-handed batter. In there for a strike at the knees, and it's 2-1.
That broke a streak of 6 balls in a row to Gorman. She was the one that walked the last time and went down 2-0, and that was the first strike.
Bouncing ball into right field for a base hit. Farina picks it up and fires back into second base. Gorman gets a single. Dovey had no chance to get that one, and it's a 2-out base hit for Emily Gorman. And that, by my very unofficial score sheet, is their first hit of the game for Nardin, and the batter now is the catcher, Sophia Will. Runner on first with 2 down.
We'll make that 2 unofficial score sheets to say the same things.
Okay, and Bud Bailey gives me the thumbs up, and so nothing against you, Jim. I've known Bud even longer than I've known you, and if Bud gives me the thumbs up, a swing and a miss for strike 1 on Sophia Will. Thumbs up from Bud, and that means we're golden. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Luck drops the ball, runner goes to second. The throw is offline, and Gorman is in there safely.
I thought they might have had some kind of play on to try to get her to second, but that took care of it there. Good speed on the bases.
So now Will, once again, has a chance to give Nardin its first lead of the day. The pitch. Bouncing ball right at the third baseman. Glove throw to first in time for the out. Katie Pizak to Lauren Henrik, and the inning is over. So St. Mary's of Lancaster continues to play good defense. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base after 3.5. Nardin nothing, St. Mary's of Lancaster nothing. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Anna Dovey leads off in the bottom of the 4th for St. Mary's. Dovey, Lily Lauk, and Alex Packard, the first 3 batters, scheduled to face Juliana Verney here in the bottom of the 4th. We're still scoreless. Chopped down the third base side and foul. Gloved nicely by Jaden Skatulski, but it was a foul ball. Strike 1, 0-1. Dovey got a base hit and made it as far as third back in the first inning. Down low for a ball, 1-1.
Through 3.5 innings, she has 1 base hit, and Nardin Gorman has a base hit, and that's all we have.
The pitch. Popped up way up in the air and behind us and out of play. There's a gust of wind. Just blew Jim's lineup card out of here. The pitch.
Thank you.
Oh, it hit the umpire in the foot after it got past the catcher. That's a ball. As Jim retrieves his lineup card. Dovey awaits the pitch from Verney. Oh, she tried to check her swing, and she, let's see, did she? They appealed on the first base umpire, and he says yes. She checked her swing. It was pretty close. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count is full on Anna Dovey. Very close there and a very tough call on that check swing. The pitch. Bouncing ball down the third baseline. Gloved by the third baseman, but it's a foul ball, says Kylie Hand. Skatulski making a nice play. All for naught because it was a foul ball. And the count holds at 3-2.
On that check swing, Stu, that you'll notice that they go to the umpire to the open side, who's got the best view, and you just let them know with a safer, a hammer call, whether they're out or whether they went or didn't go.
And that was obviously, since a right-handed batter, the first base umpire, as Dovey takes a ball low in the dirt to draw a base on balls and start the inning with a walk. Lily Lauk, who walked her first time up in this game. Runner on first, nobody out. The pitch. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. Dovey is ready to run at first base. The pitch to Lauk. Bouncing ball towards second. That'll go into center field for a base hit. Dovey headed to third. The throw, the tag, and she's in there safely. And the runner goes to second. She must have missed the tag because that throw was there in plenty of time from Gorman to Skatulski. And the only thing I can think of, Jim, is she missed the tag.
Yeah, the throw was right on the bag. It looked like when she went to make the tag, the runner went to the back of the bag, and it looked like a missed tag.
I'm also surprised that she didn't slide. And you know, had she slid, maybe she would have been tagged out. So runners at second and third, nobody out. We're going to get a designated runner here, number 9, going into the ball game to run. That is Brooke Dobson is going to run for Lily Lauk. Runner on second and third, nobody out. In the bottom of the fourth, St. Mary's has something cooking here. And the batter is Alex Packard. Squares the bunt and takes a strike, 0-1.
Looked like a safety squeeze on that. Good read by the runner at third base.
Packard squares the bunt, pops it up behind home plate and out of play for a foul ball. Not at all what she wanted to do, but got away with it because it's a foul out of play. So 1-1 on Packard. We'll see if they keep the bunt on here. The pitch. She swings away and pops one foul. Nice catch by the third baseman, Skatulski, and the runners have to hold as Packard pops out in foul territory for the first out of the inning. And the batter now is Katie Pizak, the third baseman. Runners at second and third, one away. And Verney trying to pitch out of a jam here in the bottom of the fourth. Verney holds the ball up and has time called by home plate umpire Kylie Hand. The pitch. She bunts. Foul. Strike one, 0-1 on Katie Pizak. So now the question is, if she bunts and the catcher does not field the ball, who makes the play here? Jim, whose play is this going to be? The pitch as the infield is in. Nice stop by Will.
Again, you're going to see the pitcher come off pretty hard because she's probably got the best opportunity, depending on where the ball is bunted, to just shuffle it to the catcher in case it's a regular squeeze play.
Swung on, high fly
might
ball
be outta
deep
here.
to left, way back. It drops in front of the fence. It looks like a ground rule double, and both runners score, and it's 2-0. St. Mary's of Lancaster. Katie Pizak with a 2-run double. And it's 2-0 St. Mary's of Lancaster here in the bottom of the fourth. And Bella Becker will be the batter. High fly ball out to left field. Molly Griffin couldn't quite draw a bead on it, and it dropped behind her and bounced over the fence for a ground rule double. The pitch in there for a strike in the outside corner to Becker, 0-1. Now this inning started with a base on balls. Comes back to bite you almost every single time.
That's for sure.
The pitch bounced in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher, Will. And Pizak goes back to second base. Only one out here, 2 runs in and a runner on second. The pitch. Oh, the ball gets past Will, goes all the way to the screen, and Pizak will go to third. Now a runner on third with just one away. Becker with a chance to add to her team's lead. They've got 2-2 so far here in the fourth. The pitch. Down low for a ball. Three balls, one strike on Bella Becker. Pizek on at third. The pitch. Ball four. Second walk of the inning. And there's runners at first and third with still only one away for Lauren Hendrick. And now we're going to get a visit to the mound. And the entire infield and the head coach. And we're going to take a quick break. 2-0. St. Mary's of Lancaster leads Nardin with play in the bottom of the fourth inning. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
I love being home.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
Well, Jordan Dudish has had her say, and we go back to the action. Henrik squares the bunt, pulls the bat back, and takes the ball. Runners at second and third. As the runner scooted down to second base on the play. That's Bella Becker. The pitch, he squares the bunt, pops it up on the infield, caught by Skatulski, and everybody will get back to their respective bases. And now there are two away, and both the outs have been recorded by the third baseman, Jaden Skatulski. Batter now is Chloe Sell. 2 runs in the inning, a hit here, and it's a big inning because most likely both runners will score. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike.
Nice pitch right there. Just grazed the outside corner. Good pitch. Tough pitch to hit.
Here's the pitch to Sell. Popped up, foul back behind the plate. Count goes to 0-2. I look down the left field line, and there's our friend Jenna from Channel 7. She got married, and her last name is now Stockman. Is that correct? Married Paul Stockman from your old station, right? Oh, the pitch gets past the catcher, and nobody can move up, or no one does move up. I'm not sure if she got married. Either way, she's a very nice, wonderful young woman who does a great job for Channel 7. Chloe Sell calls timeout, steps out of the batter's box.
That runner from second thought the runner from third was going. She was about 3/4 of the way there.
Could have been a disaster.
Yeah.
Sell swings and misses. Strike 3, and the inning is over. But St. Mary's of Lancaster does some damage. They get 2 runs, 1 hit, 3 walks, and 2 left on base after 4 complete. St. Mary's of Lancaster 2, Nardin 0. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
top half of the fifth inning. Nardin with some work to do. Olivia Coons leads off against Alex Packard. She takes a ball low and in the dirt. We're in the top half of the fifth inning. And St. Mary's of Lancaster leading this one 2-0. They got 2 in the fourth. The pitch up high, ball 2. Well, Packard's control not quite as sharp here in the second game as she was in the first. So far, it has not hurt her. But that 2-run inning for St. Mary's of Lancaster started with a walk. There's a foul ball off the backstop, 2-1. Sun still shining. Go ahead, Jim. You're going to say something.
I was just going to say, Packard seems to have the ability that after she gets behind on a batter, she comes back just like she has there. Now it's 2-2. Remember the young lady that she had in the last inning, 3-0, and throws that low pitch right in the strike zone. A good battler here.
High pop up, foul and out of play. Count remains 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Olivia Coons, leading off the top half of the fifth inning. The pitch. Line drive caught by the shortstop, Anna Dovey, a softly hit liner, and there's one away on the soft liner to the shortstop. Batter now is Molly Griffin, the left fielder. She was thrown out by the catcher, her first at-bat to end the second inning. Griffin looking to get something going against Alex Packard, who's really been tough today. Bouncing ball up the middle, and there's a base hit into center field. So Griffin, it's a 1-out single. And at a quick glance on the score sheet, that is just the second hit of the game for Nardin. And the batter now is right fielder Molly Stam. Emily Gorman had a hit in the fourth inning. The pitch. On the outside, nope, just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Temperature beginning to drop just a bit. St. Mary's looking to close out Nardin. If they can win game 2 here, they won game 1, 2-0. Pitch is a strike in the outside part of the plate at the letters, and the count evens at 1-1. Jordan Dudish, the head coach, coaching down at third. Here comes the pitch. Chopped out in front of home plate. Packard picks it up, throws to first in time. Throw to second, and the runner is back in plenty of time. Throw over to Lauren Hendrick from Packard for the out, and the runner Griffin goes to second base on the fielder's choice. Stam is out. 1-3. And the batter now is Rosie Dean. 2 away and a runner on at second. That's a big run out there. And the pitch, bouncing ball towards second. Gloved throw to first in time by the Ella Dovey to Lauren Hendrick. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 man left. After 4 1/2, St. Mary's of Lancaster 2, Nardin nothing. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
They're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there any?
Top of the batting order, Bella Farina in the bottom of the fifth. And she skies one out to center field. Center fielder is there and makes the catch. And there's one away in the bottom of the fifth. So the center fielder, Emily Gordon, retires. Her opposite number, Bella Farina. And a tough day at the plate continues for Farina. She's hit the ball, but not exactly where she wants to. Ella Dovey is the batter. The pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. We have our first final of the day. Williamsville East, this is girls softball, beat Niagara Wheatfield 4-3. And they will play the winner of West Seneca West and Sweet Home Thursday at Williamsville North. And Jim and I will be there to broadcast those two games, the 5 o'clock game and the 7 o'clock game. And hopefully you'll join us. The pitch. High and away, ball 1-1-1 on Ella Dovey. St. Mary's of Lancaster pushed across 2 runs in the bottom of the fourth, and that's where we are right now, 2-0. Chopped, and it's a foul ball, apparently. Foul ball, says Kylie Hand.
That was
Skatulski
just, sorry.
No, go ahead.
That was just foul. Just outside the line.
Skatulski made a nice play and was ready to fire over to Coons, but the umpire said foul ball. The pitch. Pop up, foul, back behind the plate, not a play. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the fifth. St. Mary's the home team, 2-2 the count rather. St. Mary's of Lancaster the home team here in game 2. The pitch. Inside and low, ball 3 on Ella Dovey. Juliana Verney looks into Sophia Will and fires. All 4. She draws the walk. And St. Mary's of Lancaster gets the base runner with 1 out. Now Anna Dovey is the batter. And once again, Jim, I'm going to take a not so wild guess. I'm going to try to bunt that run her over, even with 1 out.
Another run here would put a lot of pressure on Nardin. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to see that. Again, she's one of their better sluggers. But right now it's a team thing, and it's how can I get ahead and get another run that will put more pressure. So we'll just see what Anna does here.
Ella Dovey leads from first. The pitch. She's not bunting. She fouls it off the left side. 0-1. Lily Lauk is on deck. Griffin in left, Gorman in center, Stam in right, Stukalski at third, Newer at short. Pitch is fouled. Back onto the screen. Rosie Dean at second, Olivia Coons at first, Verney on the mound, and Sophia Will behind the plate. And a 0-2 count on Anna Dovey, her sister Ella Dovey on at first base. 1 away, bottom of the fifth. Bouncing ball into left field, a base hit. And now we have the Doveys on at first and second after back-to-back base hits. And the batter now with 1 away is Lily Lauk. Lily's gotten a base hit, made it as far as third. That was in the first inning, and she drew a walk and scored in the fourth. Well, it's fair to say that this just might be the at-bat of the ball game here. Lauk, the left-handed batter. The pitch. High and tight for ball 1. St. Mary's of Lancaster going for the sweep. The pitch to Lauk. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. Great cut at that pitch.
She's aggressive at everything she does, on defense, on offense.
Verney steps off the pitching rubber. Rubs up the softball, tosses it back in her glove, and is ready to go. The pitch. Foul back onto the screen. Count goes to 1-2. Runners at first and second, one down. Bottom half of the fifth. St. Mary's of Lancaster leading 2-0. It's the score they won the first game by. Trying to continue into the postseason. Deeper, the pitch. Bouncing ball right at the third baseman. She bobbles the ball, and everybody's safe. Skatulski had it, was ready to pick it up and step on the bag. She couldn't handle it, and the bases are loaded with one away. Tough break for Skatulski. It's kind of like, you have to handle the ball and make the first play first, and sometimes you get ahead of yourself a little bit. Maybe that's what happened. Took her eye off the ball for that blink of an eye, maybe. And we have a designated runner once again, Persico, down at first base. Bases loaded, swing and a miss by Alex Packard, who can really help her own cause here with a base hit. Lots of chatter coming from that St. Mary's bench. Popped up behind home plate, out of play, 0-2.
The beautiful thing about fast pitch softball and what we're doing now, Stu, is for the catcher and pitcher, you can have a courtesy runner without it counting as a substitute. So it's a nice deal, but it only works for the catcher and pitcher.
Great stop for Sophia Will. That pitch bounced in the dirt, and it's a ball on Packard. The pitch. Chopped slowly right out in front of home plate. Pitcher fires to first in time for the out. Verney fired to Coons to get the batter Packard, but a run scores, and it's 3-0 as Packard gets the RBI as Ella Dovey scores. Anna Dovey goes to third, and Lily Lauk heads down to second. So Packard is out 1-3, and she gets an RBI, and it's a 3-0 game. And Katie Pizak is the batter. Runners at second and third, 2 down. Chopped foul at home plate, 0-1.
Because that ball was hit so slowly, that was the only play she had. A smart play not to try to get that runner at the plate. She really didn't have a chance to do it. Right to first base. Smart on Verney's part.
0-1 on Pizak. Popped up foul behind home plate, 0-2. Runners at second and third, 2 down, 1 run in, bottom of the fifth. St. Mary's of Lancaster now leading 3-0. The pitch. Low and in the dirt. Nice stop by Sophia Will. She got up and cocked that arm as if to throw down to third, but the runner dove back. No throw was made. Isaac calls timeout and steps out of the batter's box. She'll take a practice cut, tap the end of the bat on home plate, and step back in. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at home plate. She just got a piece of that one.
Might have been a little low and out of the strike zone, Stu, but she's trying to protect that plate. So
2 huge runs out there at second and third. Here's the pitch. Foul down the third base side, grounded foul. He was way out in front of that one. Clearly foul right off the bat. No pun intended. Newer gives Verney a few words of encouragement and the ball, and heads back to the shortstop position. Pizak. Resists swinging at that low and outside pitch. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Katie Pizak. 2 down in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch. Bouncing ball off the third baseman, Skatulski. Another run scores, and everybody's safe. Runners at first and third, and it's 4-0. That was hit really hard right at Skatulski, and she couldn't quite handle it. And they're runners at first and third with 2 down for Bella Becker. 4-0 St. Mary's of Lancaster. You know, when you creep in like that and you're in the dirt, that ball comes at you fast. That was a very difficult play. Pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Runners at first and third. The pitch. Low and outside. Count evens at 1-1. St. Mary's of Lancaster looking to add to their 4-0 lead. The pitch. Down low, there goes, and the runner from first is going to scoot all the way into second. Pyzik goes down to second base. She was halfway there, and then Will realized that she had no chance to throw her out, so she just kind of jogged in there. The pitch to Becker. That's a ball outside and a little bit low perhaps, and that's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded for Lauren Henrik. And now a base hit now, Jim, could break this game wide open.
Wide open.
It's 4-0 already. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Yeah. Becker at first, Pyzik at second, and Packard at third. And at the plate, Lauren Henrik. St. Mary's of Lancaster with 2 in and a 4-0 lead. The pitch. Chopped slowly to third base. The throw to the plate is in time, and the inning is over. Skatulski to Will, and the runner from third is retired at the plate to end the inning, but St. Mary's of Lancaster does some damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, a walk, no errors, and 3 men left on base at the end of 5 completed. St. Mary's of Lancaster 4, Nardin 0. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Well, Nardin with some work to do here in the top half of the 6th inning. St. Mary's of Lancaster going for their 3rd straight Monsignor Martin overall championship. Thank you, Francis Beck, for that statistic. Francis always takes good care of us. Comes up with all kinds of facts and figures. Aaron Newer is the batter. 0 for 2 on the day. The pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. Newer pitched the first game. She pitched a complete game, took the loss. She fouled out in the first and was called out on strikes in the 3rd. 0 for 2 in this game. The pitch. That's a ball outside. It's 2-0. Well, the last thing Alex Packard wants to do is give anyone a free pass here. She has a 4-run lead, and it sounds so simple. Just throw strikes. Sounds simple, doesn't it?
What it sounds like and what it really is, two different things.
2-1, 2 balls and 1 strike as she swings and misses. And we had a little discussion between that's Jenna Caleri down there on the 3rd base side from Channel 7. It's 2-1 on the batter, Aaron Newer, and 4-0 St. Mary's of Lancaster in the top of the 6th. The pitch. High fly ball. Left fielder. Oh, over her head. She falls down. Chloe Sell fell down, and Noor stumbles around second base. She's headed to third. The throw is not in time, and she'll stay at third. Well, Sell went to find the ball. She slipped and fell. The ball bounced in, and that's a 3-base hit for Erin Noor. And Nardin has a golden opportunity to get their first run of the day. Jaden Skotowski is the batter.
This is their top of the order, and if they're going to do anything, probably right now is the time.
Now, I don't know if the sun played a role in that, but she slipped and fell, and that helped. There's a pitch on the inside corner at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Stu Boyer and Jim Craig bringing you all the action. If you're wondering why we said Nardin in the top half of the inning, we are at Nardin, but it's the second game of a doubleheader, and they're alternating as to which team is the home team. Foul back onto the screen. So St. Mary's of Lancaster was the visiting team in the first game, and they're the home team in the second game. Noor on at third. Skotowski trying to bring her home with Nardin's first run of the day against Alex Packard. The pitch, way up high, and a throw down to third, and back safely. Well, Lily Luck reached up, grabbed that high pitch, which was high and way outside, and gunned to throw down to third. Katie Pizak applied the tag, but not nearly in time. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the third time in this game that Skotowski has struck out. The second time swinging. One away, runner on third. Better now, Juliana Verney. And much like Packard, she has a chance to help her own cause. Runner on third, one away. Pitch, beauty of a pitch on the outside part of the plate for a strike, 0-1. Getting very late for Nardin. The pitch. Inside and not by much. Umpires in the crowd who are rooting for St. Mary's behind us thought that was a strike, but Kylie Hand said ball 1-1. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I was going to say I've heard a couple umpires in the crowd over my time that I umpire.
Ball is outside. Count goes to 2-1.
Everybody sees things different, and that's why we're back there doing the best job we can.
The pitch. On the outside corner, strike 2. Count evens at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes on Juliana Verney.
Looking to help her cause right here.
The pitch. Line down the left field line, but going foul. Just a long foul ball. Well, Verney has hit the ball pretty well today. She's flown out twice, both times, to center fielder Bella Farina. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner on at third. Top half of the 6th inning, 4-0 St. Mary's of Lancaster. Way up high. Nice stop by Lily Lauk. Made sure that one didn't get behind her. She's had quite a day behind the plate, Lily Lauk has. Quite a day at the plate and behind the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here. Packard fires. High fly ball foul down the right field line, but that'll get out of play and the count holds at 3-2. Look for Bud Bailey's reporting in the Buffalo News. Always does an outstanding job, always has. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Verney. And Verney will call timeout and step out. She plays that little cat and mouse game with her opposing pitcher. Up high and outside, ball 4, and suddenly Nardin has something going here after the base on balls. Runners at first and third with 1 away, and the batter is Emily Gorman, who walked and got a base hit and stole second. Runners at first and third with 1 away. And we'll have a little conference on the mound. It's like a meeting of the United Nations. We're going to take a quick break. It's 4-0 St. Mary's of Lancaster. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
I love being home.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
The meeting on the mound has broken up, and Emily Gorman, as there's another ball on the field, will get a quick timeout and get that ball off the field. Emily Gorman is the batter. Runners at first and third with just one away. Nardin needs a big hit here. In there for a strike. Norman steps out, takes a practice cut or two, and now steps back in. Alex Packard in the first really big jam she's been in all day, both games. Foul off the catcher's mask, perhaps. And actually, if you think about it, fortunately, she has from her standpoint, she has a 4-run lead to work with, but that can change quickly.
Yeah.
The pitch to Gorman. Oh, just missed on the inside corner for a ball. Wow. Once again, the St. Mary's umpires in the stands thought they had strike 3, but Kylie Hand said, no, sir, it is not. It's a ball, and Gorman will get another pitch. The pitch. High and tight. Two balls, 2 strikes on Emily Gorman. Alex Packard trying to work out of a jam. Neuer on at third. Verney on at first. Ground ball. Great stop by the third baseman. The throw to first is in time. Katie Pysak to Lauren Henrik. A beautiful play. The ball hit right at her. And the runner from first, Verney, goes down to second base, but what a play by Pysak. And Sophia Will is the batter with runners at second and third and 2 down in the top of the 6th. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Jim, you're going to say something?
I was going to say that pitching's been a big part of both teams, but I think if you look at might be what the difference is that the defense everywhere on the field that St. Mary's has played.
Popped up. Ellen Dovey at second base puts it away, and the inning is over. A threat, but they do not score. A hit, a walk, no errors, and 2 left on after 5.5. St. Mary's of Lancaster 4, Nardin nothing. You're watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
So we move now to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Juliana Verney back on the mound for Nardin. And Chloe Sell will lead off the inning for St. Mary's of Lancaster, as the Lancers have a 4-0 lead. Meeting on the mound as we get set to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Sell, the left fielder, is 0 for 2 in the game. She flew out to the center fielder and struck out swinging. Juliana Verney's gone all the way in this game for Nardin. Swing and a miss, strike one. The ball gets past the catcher and rolls to the screen. And Sell is behind in the count. Top of the batting order, Farina on deck. The pitch. Bouncing ball to Noor at short. Gloves it, throws to first, over to Coons in time for the out, and there's one away in the bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the order, Bella Farina. 0 for 3 in this game. Popped out to the third baseman, grounded out the pitcher to the first baseman, and flew out to the center fielder, Gorman. Had a really strong day in center field. Not so much good fortune with the bat so far. High and outside, ball one, 1-0. Well, you can hear the chatter in that St. Mary's dugout. The pitch, swing and a miss.
I think they can feel it.
I think you have articulated that pretty well. They can feel it. A little bit of business left, 3 outs to go, and I'm sure they'd like to add some runs if they can. Swing and a miss, strike two. Farina getting her cuts in. One out, nobody on in the bottom of the 6th. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bella Farina. The pitch. Line drive into right field. That's a base hit. And that's going to go all the way to the wall. Farina on her way to second. She's going to head for third, and she'll be in with a stand-up triple for Bella Farina. A line drive all the way to the wall in right center field. And St. Mary's of Lancaster is a runner in scoring position on the first triple of the second triple of the day. And that'll bring up Ella Dovey. And now Nardin really up against it. Down by 4. They can ill afford to let St. Mary's score anymore as the Lancers are trying for the three-peat. She squares the bunt. She pops it up. It goes foul back onto the screen. Oh, and the throw back to the pitcher goes all the way out into center field. So Bella Farina electrifies the crowd with her speed on that triple. High fly ball down the left field line and foul. Oh, great effort by left fielder Molly Griffin trying to make that sliding catch, but she couldn't quite get there. Just a long foul fly ball on Ella Dovey. 0-2 on the second sacker for St. Mary's of Lancaster. The 0-2 pitch bounced in the dirt. Nice stop by Sophia Will. Stu Boyer and Jim Craig Thursday will be at Williamsville North High School, bringing you 2 more girls softball games. The pitch. Nice stop again by Will on the pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Not sure who else will be with us, if it'll be Francis Beck, who's here today, and or Mario Hall, who's also here today. Looks like Francis is nodding his head, so I guess we get the same crew. And if Francis says so, it's God, it's gospel. And there comes that soccer ball again. This time Jordan Dudish, well, let's see, I can't see if she's going to boot it back. She had a great kick last time.
Yeah.
The 2-2 pitch, high and away. Nice stop by Will, and the count is full. Three balls, 2 strikes on Ella Dovey. Farina down at third. Here comes the pitch. Popped up foul near the dugout and just over the backstop, and the count stays full. Great effort there. Coons and Will chasing after it, but neither really had a chance to catch it. And she drops one into center field for a base hit, and it's 5-0 as Farina scores. Dovey just stuck the bat out and dropped a base hit into center field. And she gets an RBI, and it's 5-0 St. Mary's of Lancaster. And now her sister Anna Dovey will be the batter. Well, how about that?
Well, it seems that when St. Mary's has needed a hit, they've gotten them, and there's another one.
A line drive base hit into left field by Anna Dovey, and Ella Dovey goes down to second base. That's 3 straight hits after a ground out to the shortstop to open the inning. Lily Lauk is the batter. Five to nothing, St. Mary's of Lancaster. The pitch. Nice stop by Will as the runners get back to second and first. The Dovey sisters are on base. Ella at second, Anna at first. Another ball in the dirt, and Will can't stop it. It rolls away from her, and both runners move up, and with disgust, she tosses the ball back to the pitcher. Ball was low and in the dirt, and I don't know how much chance she really had to control that. And now she'll take a slow trot out to the mound. So Verney having a conversation with Sophia Will. Now, would they, down 5-0, would they put Lauk on base and pitch to Alex Packard just to set up a force play? Doesn't look like it, but I suppose it's possible. The pitch. Low and in the dirt, gets past the catcher. Dovey scores. Ella Dovey scores. It's 6-0, and Anna Dovey goes down to third base. Well, it's been unraveling for Nardin here. Now there's a runner at third with one away, and Lauk's still the batter. The pitch. In there for a strike.
I think Will just went out there to try to calm her down a little bit, and relax her, and obviously it didn't work on that second last pitch.
The pitch. High and tight for a ball. And that's ball 4. And she's going to head down to second base. They're going to throw behind the runner. Here comes the runner to the plate, and she slides in safely. And Lauk is still out there at second base. So St. Mary's of Lancaster applying what appears to be the coup de grace as Lauk draws the walk, heads to second, and Dovey comes to the plate, sliding ahead of the throw. So St. Mary's of Lancaster, and now we get Persico as the designated runner again. As you say, you can do that for the pitcher and the catcher. So it's 7-0 in favor of St. Mary's of Lancaster. A 3-run inning with a runner on third and still only one out. Nice stop by Will. Excuse me, runner on at second and only one out. Packard the batter. Packard stands a good chance of winning both games of the doubleheader. And she pops one up. Newer, the shortstop, is there and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Katie Pizek, who had a big 2-run hit earlier in the ball game. That was back in the 5th inning. Pizek fouls it back behind us. Well, things have unraveled for Nardin here in the bottom of the 6th. They gave up 2 runs in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and so far 3 in the 6th. Oh, line drive into left field. That's a base hit. Here comes another run to score, and it's 8-0 on the base hit by Pizek. Lauk scores, and Pizek gets her 3rd RBI of the day. That'll bring up Bella Becker to the plate. And that should do it for Bud Bailey's player of the game. Pizek with her 3rd RBI. I think we'll go with Bud's call on that, along with Packard. good with that, Jim?
Yeah, I'm very good with that.
Yeah, okay.
I think that obviously Packard has to be considered because he's going to have pitched 14 innings and given up no runs. So that's that's really important. And of course, the 3 RBIs broke the game open twice here.
Well, we have another runner, and that's Hannah Hershard going in to run.
4 RBIs.
At 4 RBIs for Pizek. There's a foul ball. By Bella Becker. So 8-0 in favor of St. Mary's of Lancaster. Nardin in big trouble here. The pitch. Down low for a ball. Throw down to first. And she's back safely. Is Katie Pizek. Foul. Or 9. Bella Becker awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Slowly hit toward Noor at shortstop. Throw to first is in time, and that will do it. But they get 4 runs, and after 6 complete, it's St. Mary's of Lancaster 8, Nardin nothing, and you are watching girls high school softball on Western New York Athletics.
Our homes have become offices, gyms, schools, and playgrounds. And at Western New York Immediate Care, we know you may need us now more than ever. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care physicians are trained to diagnose and treat most non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses. With 5 convenient locations open 7 days a week, help is never far away. Life has changed, but Western New York Immediate Care is still here for you.
I love being home.
There's nothing better than owning the perfect house to come home to. You've earned it, and we'll make it happen. Our local real estate experts and in-house team of financial professionals make buying or selling your home simple. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
I love being home.
Well, St. Mary's of Lancaster leading 8-0 against Nardin here in the top of the 7th. St. Mary's of Lancaster looking for a three-peat, and they're 3 outs away. Olivia Coons leads it off and takes a ball inside, 1-0. Alex Packard has had a great day. She's 3 outs away from winning both ends of a doubleheader and clinching a championship. Katie Pizek has had a great day, too, in this game. High fly ball into left field. The left fielder is there, and Chloe Sell makes the catch for the first out of the 7th inning. 1 away, nobody on. Molly Griffin, the batter. Scheduled hitter, at least. 1 away. Yes, this is Molly. Alex Packard looking to close it out. She fires, swing and a miss. What a pitch. That looked like a breaking ball. That one seemed to drop quite a bit.
It's
That seems like it's the first time I've seen her throw that pitch all day.
It is the first time.
Experimenting. Well, you have an 8-run lead. The pitch. Foul back onto the screen. Strike 2, 0-2 on Molly Griffin.
She could have thrown it before, but it didn't break like it that.
Yeah,
that for sure.
Exactly. 0-2 on Molly Griffin. Molly Stam is the on-deck hitter. The pitch outside for a ball, and it's 1-2. As we go further toward dusk, the sun is still out, but it's after 8 o'clock, so sundown coming shortly. The pitch Lined into right field. That's a base hit by Griffin. Gets past the right fielder, Becker, and goes all the way to the wall. She's at second. She's headed for third, and she'll stop there. So Molly Griffin gets to third, and there's a runner at third with one away from Molly Stam. Bella Becker had that one get past her. Alex Packard has not given up a run all day. As we're talking about dusk, and well, the sunset's getting awfully close to setting on Nardin's season. And after the game, Francis, will you be doing any post-game interviews? Yep. Yes, Francis Beck will do post-game interviews. I'm going to take a wild guess at two candidates. Alex Packard would be one, and Katie Pizek would be the other. Sorry to end your suspense. Tom hates when I do that, but I like doing it. Just to get a rise out of my man Tom Prince when we're doing a baseball game. There's a meeting on the mound. The entire St. Mary's infield standing around Coach Hofford. And now the meeting will slowly break up. And a word of encouragement for, they're making a pitching change here. Well, what a day for Alex Packard. What a day. Number 9 is the new pitcher, and that is Brooke Dobson. So Packard.
Wait, 15 on the mound.
Oh, 15 on the mound. Why did I say 9? Because you said 9.
9's going in.
Okay.
Where was 15 before?
So
Anna Dovey.
Anna Dovey was at shortstop. She will pitch. Brooke Dobson then will most likely go to shortstop. And there's a runner in third with one away. And Anna Dovey will try to get the final 2 outs here in the top half of the 7th inning, with St. Mary's of Lancaster leading this one 8-0. One out, runner on at third. St. Mary's looking for their 3rd straight championship. They are 2 outs away. And if they do it, there's a chance they get it with back-to-back shutouts.
Up till today, Anna Dovey led in innings pitched for St. Mary's with 41, and her ERA is the 3.2s, 2.22, and she struck out 42 batters. So we're going to see Anna Dovey for the first time today.
Well, Molly Stam is the first batter she will face, and Rosie Dean is the second hitter she's scheduled to face. Swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1. Inning started. Olivia Coons flew out to the left fielder. Molly Griffin got one past the right fielder. Went for 3 bases. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Great.
Dovey, you like that pitch, huh, Jim?
That was a great pitch. It was she just took a little bit off it and went right away and down on the hitter. Same pitch.
And she just got a piece of it to stay alive, and the count remains 0-2. Getting a little chillier out here.
It sure is.
It's nice and warm when we got here. Of course, like I said, Francis is never cold. Never too hot, never too cold.
No, I get too hot.
You do get too hot. Well, I'm actually glad to hear that. The pitch. Foul back onto the screen as Stam stays alive. The pitch. In there for a called strike 3. And they're 2 away, and Rosie Dean is the last batter. Next batter, actually. The second batter that Anna Dovey is scheduled to face. Rosie Dean is the batter. The pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1.
She changed speeds on 2 of the 3 pitches prior to that inside pitch, and that was just handcuffed her. That was a beautiful pitch.
Chopped slowly towards short. Shortstop charges, throws in time. That was Dobson to Lauren Henrik, and the ball game is over. St. Mary's of Lancaster completes the three-peat with an 8-0 win over Nardin. They win the first game 2-0. They win the second game 8-0 and clinch a 3rd consecutive Monsignor Martin championship. Impressive performance, Jim Craig.
Oh, it really was. Stu. It was a terrific performance on all ends. Packard's pitching was beyond reproach. They didn't give up a run for both pitchers in the entire game. Their hitting was when they needed it. They didn't get a ton of hits, but when they did, they counted, and their defense was excellent.
And now you'll see, and you see some Nardin players hugging, and you can see the sadness on their faces and the joy of victory on the faces of St. Mary's of Lancaster. These teams are pretty young, and it's developed into a great rivalry. There's no doubt they not only play in high school, but probably on a lot of travel teams together and against each other. And there's a hug from one of the St. Mary's coaches to Verney, who I'm guessing plays on the Hofford's travel team. That's just a wild guess. I don't know that. But either way, it's a great day for St. Mary's. Their season will continue as they head downstate to play in the state Catholic playoffs. And unfortunately for Nardin, the season is over, and that means the seniors' high school careers have come to a close. So St. Mary's of Lancaster sweeps the doubleheader. They win game 1 2-0. They win game 2 8-0. Thank you for watching. Thanks to Francis Beck, our producer, Mario Hall on camera, and Jim Craig for his excellent color commentary. Once again, the final scores: St. Mary's of Lancaster 2, Nardin 0, and St. Mary's of Lancaster 8, Nardin 0. Congratulations to the 3-time champions. Thanks for watching. I'm Stu Boyer. Have a good night, everybody.